Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. This, our last play of the quarter. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's looking deep once again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18-2. Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Falcons going nickel. 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give it to him again. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. We've set it down from 37.
And the Bears first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Puts everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Benson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. They're going to throw out of the gun. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 10.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it."
Get it. Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Give now to the running back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Pass is caught at the 9. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Going ground on first and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Working quickly here. Throwing off the play fake. He'll get this complete to White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60, pass to all 80.
Back to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Here's a throw. Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offensive line fast.
Number 87.
Pass to all 80.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. Hits the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
9-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down from the gun. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Let's go. Ready.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Sending him on the dive. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now off the play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It connects on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. There's a dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Right up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
This is going to be no good. Snap wasn't clean, Brock. That kick pushed to the right. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Past the 60, past the 60.
First and 10 at the 42.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard
Rolling from the gun here. It is caught left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Rolling deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Ooh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Brought in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Check go.
They're going to pass it here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nets in on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Trying to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's into the hands of Wright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Hits his running back. Spins away. He's got some room. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Ready?
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say goodbye.